Hi, Divine Feminine. We are going to do a mid-month for October and see how you're doing this month. This has been quite a month energetically. So we have, we're going to pull some cards for you, some cards for your other half, and then we'll pull some combined card energies, okay? So let's see. So far you have the Page of Wands, which means you are ready to go off into a new direction. Something has you super excited to start fresh. Some of you might be traveling. Some of you maybe work asked you to travel, or you're just traveling for your own sake. You just for, fun. Let's see. What else you got going? Oh. Okay, you had these two fill out together. Ten of Wands and Knight of Cups. Ten of Wands is a really heavy burden. And Knight of Cups is the person who comes in to show you love and emotion. And I feel like this has been such a heavy burden on you, like wondering when they're going to show up the right way. You have a lot of choices right now as to where you can go love-wise. That's what that new new direction is. And you are ready to just kind of, I think, put down this idea of it needing to be another half and start looking at other ways to be fulfilled. I think that's really more about what it is. It's like this is more of your energy of finding yourself right now. Realizing that you don't even need, that it's toxic to even think that that's your purpose here at all. You are not connected to any other person. No matter how bound you feel, no matter how much you think about them, no matter how much they pop into your head, no matter how much you want to be with them, at the end of the day, it's such a heavy burden to constantly feel like somebody else has to give you that when you have so many choices of the things that fulfill you, because there are so many things, and it doesn't have to be a person at all. It's, if that person should ever show up and be your other half properly, it would only enhance what you've already got going, because you're good. It's become toxic now, truly toxic, to believe that it's another half is going to ever give you that. In order to ever be able to connect with anyone like that anyway, you would have to be so complete and have victory, full victory, and look standing proud on your own and be in that full element of I'm here, I'm proud, I can brag about everything that I have. I am victory. I am the Six of Wands. Like I said, anything you would actually call into you right now could only match or enhance your energy. Otherwise, it's honestly time to put it down. My throat feels so dry right now. I feel like we're having throat chakra problems, a lot of people. Sorry about that. Let's pull a little bit on divine masculine energy. I feel like you're just so ahead of the game. Your energy is in such a different place right now. You have finally fully realized that it is about self-care and just self-spiritual care, self-body care, like self-mental care. Nobody's allowed into your space, none of your spaces in any way at all. Like it's literally magic. Magic or nothing. Look at that. I'm pulling on the masculine's energy. And we just finished with Six of Wands for you, and we just started with Six of Wands for them. I feel like they are finally starting to feel victorious after coming out of this. I think they are in like a post-heartbreak energy that put them into an energy of having to kind of calm down, go within, relax a little bit. And I feel like they're just starting to realize that that was for their benefit so that they can be victorious with you. I mean, that's ultimately like a perfect pair. The two that want the same things and want to go off into the same direction together. Let's see. What is the masculine energy that you're... Because I feel like... Oh, okay. The masculine has somewhere to go, something to say, something happening real quick. Real quick. Like sometimes this is within days or hours even. A lot of communication, a lot of something that has to be said now. And I think that has a lot to do with there was a lot going on this month. We had the 10-10 portal. We had the Hunter's full moon. We have a new moon coming up on the 25th in Scorpio, which is a super heavy energy. And actually, ironically, I'm going to see Stevie Nicks that night. Perfect night for a concert like that. Two of Pentacles, they are juggling something very big. Very, very big. That may be what's stopping the communication. They may not be done with what's going on in their life so that they can even move forward, you know, victoriously. I think this is the want and the desire, but I don't know that do they have the potential right now, the energy to kind of... They have the same energy as you, a lot of it. I think that they are... You know, Seven of Cups represents a lot of things. And now that I'm seeing it on both sides, it's so much more than even on just the one side. It's not even just about choices. It's about vivid dreams, maybe dreaming about each other, maybe wondering, feeling very overly emotional. Cups are about emotion. And when you have this many, you know that there are this many things you have to take care of, this many things that have to be finished and completed before you can move forward, this many things that have to be settled and done. And you know, this is over emotion, lots of anxiety, lots of just a lot. It's heavy, I think, on both ends. And I think both of you are wondering, are the other one's cups already too full for me to be there? But of course not, because you're perfect for each other. You're each other's other half. That's the instant recognition. It's literally, it's you look into each other's eyes for the first time and you just know that you are meant to be in that person's life for good. Because they are the world. With you and them represent the world together. Those two came out together. I mean, come on. Two of Cups in the world. It was literally... That is absolutely love at first sight. And anybody who tells you that that's not real, it's only because you've never experienced it. And it's just even in general. When there is something special about looking the first time you lock eyes with someone and they end up in your life in some capacity, that inner knowing that your souls know each other from somewhere before and you're meant to be in this world too. And you're meant to have life lessons learned. The only way you get to the world is getting through all the other major arcana cards, which are all cards of destiny. It says that the world is now in your fingertips, like in your hands, at your fingertips. It's you get to experience and feel the world because you know how to recognize and nourish and cherish that connection, that understanding, that instant vibe of knowing, I know this person, something feels familiar, something is I'm meant to know them more, you know. And I feel like you both know that now. So let's see, what's the mutual energy here? You got mutual cards, so clearly the mutual energy is similar. I feel like you're both coming out of, you know, some crazy situations. You're starting to realize that you need to be all about you and balanced and solid. And the mutual energy is, look, you look at each other as the perfect option. The Queen of Pentacles is perfect. Everybody wants to be her, to be with her, to all of it, to have what she has, to know what she knows, to be as accomplished as she is, to be as beautiful as she is, that's what's ideal to you, what grounds you. Pentacles are earth energy. So it's all of your earthly and spiritual and desires are the Queen of Pentacles. You are each other's half. I'm telling, and there's nothing wrong with my throat. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time right now. I'm telling you, I feel like there is something very weird in the throat chakra, and it's what's stopping it. You are at the Nine of Cups. It's having this, the strength to even keep going with this kind of a connection, especially if it feels like nothing is happening, or it just goes slowly, or you're not in communication. And it would be your ultimate wish, both of you at this point. That's the mutual shared energy. You are each other's wish. And look, the Tower. That tells me that October, with its crazy energy, brings towers for both, which the universe puts tower moments, which are huge disruptions to your life. They don't have to be bad. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they're not. They're just big and have to be dealt with right now. And the universe puts it there, usually when you haven't been listening, because the universe sends you signs nicely for a while, for a long time, and says, you have to do this or you have to do that. And when you don't, it's not fair to the universe, and the universe wants balance. So when you don't, for example, you're not going to pursue the love of your life and you stay with somebody you're not supposed to be with, you're hurting the person you're not supposed to be with, because clearly if you're busy pining over somebody else, your feelings aren't 100% with the person you're with. Don't they deserve to have that, to be released from you so that they can go off and find that happiness themselves? Everybody deserves that. Nobody deserves to be held somewhere they don't belong and hung in the universe's, like in between things, because you don't want to deal with going the whole way and completing a cycle that you're supposed to finish here on Earth. The universe is going to do it for you. That's just the way it works. It's, you can run, but you can't hide. God knows. I know. It's your fate is your fate. Doesn't matter where you are, who you're with, what you're doing. Justice. What did I just say? Did I just say the universe wants balance? Look at the scales. Justice is the major arcana card of balance, because the universe wants the proper people together. And if you stand in people's way and you don't allow that to happen, the universe doesn't get the justice that it is wanting and asking for and in need of. You can't force something that isn't working. Five of Swords. You have to drop the swords. You have to stop fighting. This is the card of I win, but at what cost? And that's true. You win sometimes if you stay in something that's easier than walking away from. But at what cost? At the cost of everybody's happiness and true fate and destiny. And is that fair? I don't know. I mean, to each their own. Everybody gets to decide what their place is here. But the universe is saying that they're going to force it, whether you like it or not. The universe wants balance, because at the end of the day, the universe would rather you have this. That's easier for the universe too, than to keep forcing how, where people would ultimately end up as their happiness. Look, okay, yep, see? Because everybody deserves to get their biggest wish. This is planting the seed that you want to sow the most. This is the biggest wish, the biggest thing you can plant and nurture and give everything to make sure that it's growing. You have wanted this forever. You are ready for this. You have grown. So obviously you've completed some cycles in order to birth a new one. An ace is a birth of a new cycle. So in order for you to get to that, it means you had to have gone through some stuff. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, the Five of Cups. You have to not worry about what you've left behind, because what you're losing, the Three of Cups is typically what's in front in this deck. The Three of Cups is what you're looking at as the loss. But when you keep looking at that, you don't realize that the Two of Cups is behind you. And we got the Two of Cups. Where is it? On its own. The Two of Cups is perfection. So if you keep looking at the Three of Cups that you lost, you forget that that means what you have left is the Two of Cups. You're just not, you're not going the distance to get there. Stop focusing on what's lost, because what the universe has set up for you is even better. What do we got here? We got the Eight of Swords. You're putting yourself into your own mental imprisonment. That's the only thing that is stopping you right now. These are the cards of what's stopping you. What's stopping you so far is continuously looking at what you think you've lost without paying attention to what's coming for you. And then putting yourself into that mental block of feeling stuck, feeling like, I don't know what to do. Everything is against me. What do we got here? Page of Cups. Don't worry. There's an offer of love coming much sooner than you think. No, this is, I'm sorry, not the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups. This is solid love. This is motherly, nurturing, finally feeling peaceful in the love that comes for you. So let's see. Let's see, Divine Feminine. What we see that you're in a space of not really too focused on the masculine. The masculine is in a place of not wanting to break out of a comfort zone to go towards the truth that needs to just obviously happen. The universe is going to force it anyway. And once all that happens, in the end, the Magician is manifesting the Sword of Truth. The Sword of Truth this is a double-edged sword too. It may be truths that you don't want to hear, but it's truths that have to, this cuts like a knife. This will make you finally realize a situation for what it is. The Magician has all the tools necessary. This is what is missing. That's what I kept saying. Remember I kept saying my throat chakra, something is wrong? This is the ultimate card of communication. The Magician needs to call in the right words and know how to say the right words and know how to use that sword properly to get the ultimate victory. You had victory on both sides. And look, the last card was the first card we started with, was a new adventure. It means it's time to almost just start to remember to just focus on you. Everything will come in and fall into place, and can only fall into place when everyone is ready, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, all of it. Keep manifesting the new opportunities and the truth to finally be said, because when the truths are finally spoken, I feel like that's how everybody, you get the love that you want, that you've been waiting for, that you're looking for, that you are desiring. So it's, you have to come out of your own mental imprisonment. That's the only thing that, you keep looking at what you think you're going to lose. Just focus and figure out what's there for you. It might be better than you even realize, It's get out of your own mental conflict. Universe is going to balance everything anyway. Have a great October. I will see you for a pull around the new moon. The Divine Feminines, you are so elevated right now that the Divine Masculine has no choice but to catch up at some point, because everybody, the whole consciousness is elevating and fast. It's why everything feels so nuts right now, because it's heavy and it's hard and it's a lot to deal with. But people who are supposed to be putting the work in are putting the work in, and it's raising the collective for everybody. People who are, brave enough right now to speak their truth and go off in the right direction, and leave relationships that are not working behind, and not look at the past, ready to go off into the world and realize just how many options are fully at their disposal for full victory. Like, there's no way for you to accept anything less than this right now. You're in a good space, Divine Feminine. Do not allow any page energy in. The only page energy should be yours for a fresh start, for new beginnings, for excitement. You are the magician, though. You will you manifest like a queen. You don't manifest like a page. You have that excitement of the page energy, but you are absolutely a queen and a magician to bring in whatever you want. So you keep focusing on all the choices you have, all of the different opportunities that come your way, and you take full advantage of them, because that's the only way you will call in a king eventually. I don't know that you are even worried about being in that space right now. And that's good, because that means if you're more focused on you will only entertain super top notch. You won't have a minute to entertain any kind of page energy, because you know that you deserve better than that. Do we forget sometimes? Yeah, unfortunately. But this is not the time. That's whatever you did in the past, whatever you did years ago, whatever you did, last time you were heartbroken, it's irrelevant right now. Has nothing to do with where your energy is now. You're fantastic right now. You're in such a good space. Keep going with that energy. I mean, you started with this. And you ended with it. I mean, it's Page of Wands is good. Go take care of you. Go have fun. Go on adventures and be excited about everything right now. Entertain all new possibilities, because why not? Go have fun with life again, and remember that we don't entertain anything that doesn't add more to what we already have going on right now. There's no need to. You are the ultimate manifester, so you will only bring in and allow what's way up here with where you are, right in line with where you are. Have a good October. I'll see you for the new moon pull.